Hello, everybody. Rob Beasley here from the Gaslighter Chronicles. More interesting information come to hand. Finally, we get to see who the leader of this group is, who the main controller is. The account that's used is Cerebus Hex. He has a girlfriend called Renee Nen, or something to that effect. He works in cahoots with Sydney Schneider. You guys know these people. These are the leaders of the internet gaslighting crew that have really tormented me for 3 years, and many others, I might add. How do I know all this? Well, let's have a look at some of the evidence. The guy is threatening to send some people now. I don't know, maybe it's all gameplay, or maybe, who knows, there might be something in it. But he's basically, his gameplay is sending people up to my parents' place up in Leongatha and doing it tonight, and calling them Team 42. That's a reference, I think, to Masons. They're a crazy bunch of nutcases if ever there were. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at what happened. So let's see. Can you see that? Yes. So this screenshot is my father's address and phone number. So he's obviously got that as part of his gameplay. He says, "Let the coming begin." I don't know what his reference there is. "The question will have an answer." He's working in a deluded mind. So the game that he plays as an internet bully and an internet pest, if you like, is based on delusional worldviews. So he's concocted, obviously, some sort of fanciful ideas in his head, ties it into masonry. What else does he get into? Calls himself a captain of a team of paramedics. Probably none of that's true. Now, on there, not there, but on another screen grab I've got, it mentions this Renee Nen. He speaks to her when he calls her in. So he's flip-flopping all over the joint, which tells me that he's doing the fizzing stuff. So he's near the breaking point of this fight-flight thing. He's desperately trying to hang on to and fight to survive this game that he's playing. And it's a very cruel, sadistic, nasty game that these people play. There's a number of them. Accounts like Bulldog 101 works for him. Accounts like Ubuntu. Ubuntu works for him. Sugar Rhodes works in unison with them, maybe as an innocent or naive participant. Sydney Schneider works alongside this person, because when he sent that last note out, it went to those people. Who else have we got? Caswald the Almighty, he works with them. I don't know whether they sit at the top of the tree of another group that's headed by a guy called J.D. Kane. There's a guy called Armando. There's some people in the UK. So it's a really perverse group. And if you think I'm sort of making this up or it's coming from paranoia, it isn't. On my channels, the Good Wolf channel and the Atheist Jesus channel, you'll find plenty of videos. Plus, there are other folks that have been collecting and storing videos that are evidence to these guys and their nefarious behaviour. So there you have it. We're finally getting to the end of it. So what I said to these dudes, I'm happy if you just own up, make a full public confession in your undies, and tell the truth. And I'm happy to move on and, let bygones be bygones, because as they say in the classics, the truth sets you free. Although there's a group of, of really stubborn bastards that really made this whole process difficult. I think that they need a bit of special tough love. Anyway, all will be revealed in the fullness of time. There's a whole herd of these cats, and they need to be brought to rest. Excuse me. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I need to say. Oh, there's a guy called Ben Berry. He's a pain in the ass, and he sort of talks like this dude, same sort of questioning style. What they do is they sort of, you'll say something, they try and double confound you with a yes, no built into the their response, so that they can sort of take you in any directions. You know, I can handle it, I manage it, but it's damned annoying. And then the other dude is a guy called Soccer Count. He's got similar characteristics. I wouldn't mind betting that I'll travel to the same church, whatever that is. Right. Bulldog 101, big one. Oh, Down Corner. Down Corner is the thickest thieves. There seems to be some sort of Jewish persuasion involved as well. Sydney's Jewish, Down Corner's Jewish. There was a young lady by the name of Izzy, she's Jewish. So, strange lot. So, what I tend to do going forward is I want to mount a legal challenge, defamation against the main players. Hello, viewer number one. Yeah, so I want to mount a defamation against the main players that I've just nominated. Yeah, just in the fullness of time, I'll make it all more tidy. I'm just trying to get this done because I'm going to shoot out for a while. But, you know, the thing about human nature is when you know how it functions that way all the time. Why? Because these things are instinctual. People cannot help themselves. So this phenomenon of fizzing, this guy gave himself up, this Cerebus X. So his ass is grass, thank goodness. And we'll be able to run him out of town without any problem at all. He is shocked. So this vid's going to all my crew, and the instructions are to hound this bastard off the face of the earth. We just don't want to see him again. And they're going to take action against his partner so that they're not a couple anymore. That's only fair given what they did to me and my family. So you think it's tough or you think I'm being unreasonable. What they did to me is far worse than I do to them. Quid pro quo. Quid pro quo. What a life's lesson that was. Well, I really feel complete now. I feel like I'm at the end of the journey. The thing I wanted to know is how to turn baddies into goodies. I now know how to do that explicitly. So I move on to whatever fate holds for me. And happy trails, folks, happy trails. Oh, and to my crew, you're now about 30 of you now. And Benny, you have the talent. You've got to drop this bloody mob that you're with. Come to us. We're far, 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 far better, and you'll have a great life with us. To my 16-year-old brothers from another mother, I'm in awe of you dudes. Absolute awe, and I love you to bits. I wonder what lays ahead, but I'm sure it's grand. I'm sure it's grand. To my friends in England, to Tommy, wish I had been around a bit, mate, to sort of maybe sign off, but yeah, you're a great dude, and just keep your head up. You're getting there, but you got to stand up. Don't bloody, don't become a fence sitter. Don't become a fence sitter. Yeah, I'll leave the rest of you dudes. You know who you are, and I know that because you're enlightened, you don't need the emotional stuff because you already have everything that you need. You already have everything you need. Have a great life.
Yeah.